Hello everyone. In this video I want to show you a small application made in Java with libGDX. The initial idea was to make another proof of concept similar to Shylax for the Raspberry Pi 3, and that would work on an old TV CRT. As you can see, even on a powerful PC, there is tearing and very annoying lines. These problems are more evident on the Raspberry Pi 3. I've probably made a lot of beginner mistakes because I can't find an explanation for these problems. Otherwise, it could mean that the libGDX library is terrible bad. First, I format the microSD so that it takes up all the space. This is only necessary in my case as the SD was being used on another Linux device. After this, we write a Raspberry Pi image to the microSD. I'm going to use a modified version of RetroPie, so I can use the RGB Pi cable to connect it on the old TV. Once the image has been recorded, from Windows we open the boot partition and look for the configuration file to edit it. In the CRT cable type vowel, we have to specify which device we are used to connect the Raspberry Pi to the TV. In my case, I made a mistake and I didn't put the right value. To solve this, we start the Raspberry Pi and go to the configuration utility, then go to the system and switch to our cable. In order to install Java and the Linux graphical server, in my case, I prefer to connect the Raspberry Pi to my network to be able to use SSH. This distribution comes with SSH enabled, so we only need to configure the Wi-Fi. Finally, we save the application jar in a new folder inside the ROMs and install Java and Xorg. To tell you the truth, I was very surprised that libGDX needs a Windows server and emulation station and RetroArch don't need one as they access the graphics card directly. The idea here was to modify the xinit.rc file in order to run the jar when the graphical server starts up. Finally, we return to Raspberry Pi and close emulation station in order to start the X server. To finish the video, I compiled the proof of concept for Android, specifically Android 11, as the idea was to make it work on the Retroid Pocket 3 Plus handheld video console. As you can see, the effect of horizontal white lines is less than in the PC, and much less than in the Raspberry Pi 3. It is inexplicable for me why it works better on Android than on PC. So I will continue investigating, as my goal is to make a proof of concept similar to Shylax of 3 or 4 levels. Thanks for watching and see you in another video.